The day has finally arrived. Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl 56, Super Bowl 2022, whatever you want to call it. We got the Rams versus the Bengals, and this is the ultimate preview. Now, I didn't really make that much news or Super Bowl hype or anything like that on my channel, so what I'm giving you guys is everything in one. You guys are going to get my preview, you guys are going to get my pick at the end of this, you guys are also going to get some DraftKings tips, DraftKings help, along with my prize picks of the week. So that being said, let's just get right into it. We have Matthew Stafford coming in from Detroit, first season with the Rams, taking them to the damn Super Bowl with the help of a great team with an awesome head coach. And then we have Cincinnati Bengals Joe Burrow with Jamar Chase, an amazing defense, and just another overall team that just didn't want to go home in the playoffs. They did not want to lose. That's being said, let's just get into it, man. Let's talk about the coaches. We got Zach Taylor, we got Sean McVay. Two coaches, respectable in their own rights. Now, obviously, Zach Taylor, he's coming off two previous seasons where there were 6 wins and a 4 wins kind of team. But to jump right back around and to take his team to the damn Super Bowl, make a run, enter in as a wild card team in the playoffs, and absolutely make a run is absolutely phenomenal. I said absolutely too much damn times, but we got the young genius in Sean McVay with an absolutely dominant record of 61-29. Keep in mind, guys, both of these records are counting the postseason as well. Two excellent coaches, man. Two coaches that shown that they can coach at high level in this league, both schemes in their own right. And that's what we have with the coaches. Now let's get into the players, man. We got Jalen Ramsey versus Jamar Chase. I believe this is the matchup that everybody's gonna want to see. We got Jamar Chase, first year in the league, absolutely balling for the Bengals. I'm sorry, I was about to say for the Rams. And then we got Jalen Ramsey, the cornerback on the other side. That seems he might be following in this game. He might be trying to lock him up. Now Ramsey's a bigger, taller corner. He's gonna have to play really physical, and I want to see, and we all want to see, how does Ramsey's size match up against Chase. Chase hasn't seen a cornerback like Ramsey this season. I mean, like, obviously he's seen good cornerbacks, but this is gonna be a fun matchup to watch. I know everybody is gonna be excited to see that, and this matchup could be really a big point in the game, and what makes and what breaks the winning team. On another key piece in this game is going to be Joe Mixon and the running game of the Bengals. Now, the Rams haven't shown to be stopping the run that good anytime soon. They're gonna let people have these yards, and if the Bengals spread it out and utilize Mixon is gonna have a really big game. Utilize him in the run and the pass game. Get him involved early, and you need to run the ball. Same said for the Rams. The Rams will also need to utilize the running back. I know they just activated Harrison again. He's gonna be back alongside the other great running backs that they have on roster. So basically, keep in mind, both teams need to execute the running game, but I can see Mixon having a really big game. Now, a lot of people want to talk about the Rams' defensive line, because that's what we're going to talk about next. This defensive line is going to be a key point in this game. We got Aaron Donald, we got Von Miller, we got Leonard Floyd. Man, this line is sick. Obviously, Leonard Floyd is a linebacker, but you get the point, man. This line is going to be sick. They're going to be in Joe's face. Obviously, the Bengals don't really have the best offensive line. Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times in the game leading up to this game against Tennessee Titans. But that being said, man, not again. Yeah, against the Titans, against the Chiefs or something like. Against the Chiefs or something like that. But he got sacked a lot. He got sacked a lot in the playoffs. Let's just say that. And the defenses on both teams is actually gonna make a really big point in this game. You look at the Ram side, they got the linebacker in Logan. I believe I took my notes here before. Wilson, I believe his name. I don't know why I forgot that, but Logan Wilson, man, the guy been playing phenomenal football, having a breakout season. They even got the 2 edge rushers that's gonna have a big big, can play a big part in this game. You know, we got Trey Henderson, we got Sam Herbert. Those two guys phenomenal. You know, I believe they combined, I believe, for like something like 27 sacks or something like that. You know, they've been playing phenomenal football this season and also in the postseason. And if you look at who they got in the backfield, they got someone like Jesse Bates and you know, obviously a few other people that's not as good, but obviously both defenses have solid players that, you know, that can come and play defense. Bengals, man. Bengals been showing up in the playoffs, man, when it comes to defense, and show us the Rams. So we have an excellent matchup. This is such a great Super Bowl now that I'm talking about it more and more. That being said, man, let's move on to the wide receivers, man. Now, I don't have Vance Jefferson in this picture, but we got Cooper Kupp and we got OBJ. I can see OBJ having a really big game. I can even see OBJ going for a touchdown in this game. And you also have Cooper Kupp, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Third Down, whatever you want to call it, man. So, yes, Jalen Ramsey and Lamar Chase is going to be a really big matchup to watch. We got Ramsey for the Rams. We got Chase for the Bengals, Mr. Reliable as well, Mr. LSU, Mr. Third down. But we also have, Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson, OBJ on the other side. And then we also have the receivers of Tyler Boyd and Higgins. T. Higgins, man. T. Higgins been going off. You can expect Tyler Boyd to have a big game too. I know we're going to see probably Chase and Ramsey go at it. I want to see OBJ if he's matching up against Eli Apple. OBJ will eat Eli Apple alive. I want to see what they're going to utilize Van Jefferson also. And then we got T. Higgins and Boyd on the other side for the Bengals, man. And another player that I wanted to mention as well, guys, a player that could really seal this game and could really make a big difference in this game is the kicker, man. Evan McPherson or something like that. Man, this guy been playing absolutely balls out for a rookie and a kicker. So slowly kicking the Bengals to the Super Bowl and all the amazing kicks he made in the season and the postseason. So that's gonna do it for our preview, guys. Just basically going down this game. I think both teams gonna utilize the run game. Both obviously Mixon needs to get involved early. That spread them out, being that the Rams' defense obviously is gonna be heavy on the rush. So get Mixon involved early. Probably throw some. Get T Higgins and Boyd involved with the running game. They'll probably design some running game. I'm sorry, I'm slaying this right now, but get Jamar Chase involved with the running game as well. Utilize Nixon. And for the Rams, you guys got, obviously they're gonna be moving the ball, but Cincinnati's defense been playing lights out too. If these edge rushers can get to this quarterback and make Matthew Stafford kind of hesitate a bit or get out of the pocket. But I just want to take the time before we go into our picks to just talk about Matthew Stafford, man. Matthew Stafford coming from Detroit and showing that he has been an elite quarterback, but he's just been hitting in Detroit all this time. You go look at Matthew Stafford's numbers. Matthew Stafford's have amazing numbers, man. Pretty legit numbers. And now that he's actually getting showing it on a big stage in LA is absolutely phenomenal. And then we got LSU, Mr. Home Alone looking mofo. You know what I'm saying? We got Joe Bell, LSU connection, man. This guy is fire. He does not want to go home. He's been playing lights out football in the playoffs, and he's obviously making himself and growing himself into a household name. And that's what's absolutely lovely about this game. If I had to pick, and I'm going to stick, my pick in this game is going to be the Rams. I just feel that they're built and they have the better team. But everything I just discussed is going to be key elements in this game. And also, before I forget, they're going to be utilizing the tight ends, such as CJ Usama, and I believe Kendall is going to be the Rams tight end activated for this game. Kendall Blayton or something like that. He's going to be activated. He's a sneaky player on DraftKings too, only 4,600. So let's just get into, that's my phone going off, don't mind that. Let's just get into the prize picks and the bets right now. So this is my PrizePicks of the week. If y'all don't know, PrizePicks is a website where you can go and you kind of just put projections over unders on players. So I have two. I'm not gonna probably play these, but if I was to play PrizePicks this week, I got Joe Burrow at over 9.5 rushing yards. He's shown that when the pocket collapses, he can move, and obviously with the bad offensive line, The Rams are obviously gonna get there. Sometimes Joe Burrow is gonna have to escape at 9.5 yards in the game in total. I can see him getting at least 15 or over. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of scrambles here and there. I'm going over on that 9.5. And also we got Joe Mixon, like I just talked about. They're gonna need to spread them out. You know what I'm saying? Utilize their rippings and obviously utilize Joe Mixon as a ripping in the passing game as well. So I got him over 25.5 receiving yards. I can see him going about 30, going for about 35 receiving yards. So I have that. As we can move into our DraftKings. Now for our DraftKings, it's only a captain slate because it's only a 1 game slate. And the more expensive your pick is, the more expensive, obviously the captain's going to be more expensive. So some few captains I got is obviously you can always go with Matthew Stafford. I think that's a safe play. If he throws an interception, that might be bad. I can see him throwing an interception in this game, but at the end of the day, he's a cheap captain to go to. He's kind of a safe captain. You can also go with Joe Burrow, but in this case, I'll recommend Matthew Stafford. Joe Burrow could have lights out as well, so either Matthew Stafford or Joe Burrow. Also, another safe option is always Cooper Kupp, kind of playing a safe route. Cooper Kupp, for 400 out of 50,000, you're spending a lot in Cooper Kupp as your captain, but he's someone that can get the PPR yards, that could probably surpass 100 yards in this game, and you can also go with someone like Chase as there as well. Chase as your captain as well will be utilized too. He's going to be catching a lot of balls in third down situations. That's going to be a captain that you want to get as well, so that's going to be kind of your safer route. And my favorite captain of the day will obviously be Joe Mixon. I just think the Bengals will utilize him as much as I think they will. I still have the Rams winning this game, but I think as far as fantasy goes, Joe Mixon will get utilized a lot in this game, and you wanna take advantage of the price point when it comes to Joe Mixon as a captain. I know a lot of people will probably take Chase. A lot of people will find a way to get Kupp and Joe Burrow in their lineups as well as captains, but those are just some safe options at captains if you don't really want to go left field. You can always go left field, but if you really want to don't go left field, you can play the safe route and take them as captains. This is kind of like a sample lineup if you used to go with someone like Cooper Kupp. I think Tyler Boyd will have a decent game here, if not a pretty big game. I like Evan McPherson Price. It's kind of like the safe route at 4,000. You got Matthew Stafford to pair him with Cooper Kupp. You got Joe Burrow to pair him with Tyler Boyd. And a sleeper that I absolutely love this week is Henderson Jr., man. If Henderson gets a touchdown, man, that's huge for 1,600. A goal line, a first and goal, they put him in. All he needs is a touchdown. He's already overvalued at 1,600. So you can fit Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford, and Cooper Kupp in your lineup if you was to drop down to get that Henderson 1,600. Solid play this week, guys. It is a chance, it is a reach, but you can go that, or you can drop down to like 4,600 and grab a Kendall, a tight end. You can always go Usama, a tight end, but then you got to fix it up because you're spending so much at Cooper Kupp as your captain. This is my value for the week, guys. I'm sticking in this range from Evan to Matt to kind of like the Rams defense, the Bengals defense. You can even go as far as drafting Samaj. Samaj is probably gonna get some carries as well, if I'm not mistaken. And then Henderson's kind of like my deep sleeper, kind of my not left field. I think a lot of people will be on Henderson just because if he does get that touchdown, that's going to be a really big help, and that's going to be a steal. But that's if you want to get value plays for the prices. I don't know if that much people's gonna be playing Matt. I can see people playing a lot of Evan. Some Rams fans might be playing a lot of Matt, but another sneaky play here is I like the Bengals defense. I think the Bengals defense will be under-owned, and that's something that you want to go. That's something that's going to go against the field. I could be wrong there, but I don't think that much people will be owning the Bengals defense. And this is just kind of like a sample lineup if you want to go with something to start off. So you got Joe Mixon as your captain. You pair him with Evan McPherson. Obviously, you're not pairing him, but I just think Evan, as a kicker, he's making his field goals. +2 at 4,000. That's a value play. You know, you got Matthew Stafford, and I think OBJ will have a decent game here for 8,400. You want like 60 and a touchdown. You want more, obviously, but you know, for 8,400, that's a receiver that you can stack. Obviously, you can get your Tyler Boyd. Is gonna, I think, could have a really big game here, and you can get your T Higgins, of course, if you want to pay up. But that's just kind of some sample lineups, guys, for DraftKings. Do what you guys do, and hopefully you guys get that dub. Alrighty, and let's move it on to just the ending of the show, where we kind of just give my picks and my general prediction. You know, we got the Los Angeles Rams favorites by 4.5, and then these are your picks for MVP. Two MVPs I really like here is I'm looking at OBJ at plus 1,800. That's a really high chance that's not gonna happen, but you know, 1,800, that's plus 1,800, and I don't think OBJ is gonna win MVP, but you know, that's just something that is really high. Another one that is even better than OBJ is Joe Mixon at plus 3,300. Instead of going OBJ, you can always go Joe Mixon at plus 3,300, and I could see Joe Mixon having a really good game here. So those are your MVPs if anybody wants to take a shot at the MVP. And then we got the Los Angeles Rams minus 4.5. I think it's gonna be a nice hard-fought victory. But earlier in the week, I had the Rams matching, but the more research I did, the more I respected the Bengals, and I do believe that the Bengals deserve to be in this game, but I still believe that the Rams have a better team. So that being said, if I was to bet on this game, I will take the -4. I could see the Rams winning by at least 7 or 10. Won't be surprised if they win by 14. But man, Joe Burrow, with the fire in his eyes, he's been looking absolutely amazing in his run to the Super Bowl. And no matter what, both teams have been playing amazing football. I just want to thank you guys all for tuning in on this video. It's about 16:20 now. I'm going to wrap it up. Hopefully I covered everything that I wanted to cover. And let's go. Can't wait. We got premium takes today on Adam's channel at 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern. So make sure you guys go check us out there. We also have Big Pat. Congratulations on him again, getting over that 1,000 subs, getting monetized. Let's get it. He's calling the Super Bowl, Big Blue Crew. So we got Big Pat calling the Super Bowl on his channel. So make sure you go check out Big Pat as well. Please hit that notification button if you guys didn't already. Get notified when I drop a video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great Super Bowl. Let's get it. Giants for life, even though they're not in it. You already know.